The first episode of Dragon Ball DAIMA garnered immense praise from both fans and critics. However, one decision that sparked some debate among fans was the use of an extended flashback and recap sequence to open the series. Despite the criticism from some hardcore fans, this choice proved to be the right way to kick off the show. When looking at the grander context of Dragon Ball DAIMA's release, it becomes clear why this approach was not only necessary but also strategic. Revisiting key events through the flashback. Dragon Ball DAIMA begins with a narration that reintroduces the concept of the Dragon Balls, explaining that collecting all of them summons Shinran, who will grant any wish. This familiar setup is followed by a brief summary of Goku's origin, explaining how he grew up in the forest, made friends, and embarked on many adventures. The narrative quickly moves through major events, including the Saiyan saga, Goku's revelation that he is a Saiyan, and the arrival of villains like Cell and Frieza. The flashback culminates in the Buu saga, setting the stage for where DAIMA picks up. While this recap may seem unnecessary to longtime fans of the franchise, it serves several crucial purposes, especially for newer or returning viewers. The passage of time makes a recap vital. The most significant reason for this recap is the sheer amount of time that has passed since Dragon Ball Z first aired. The Buu saga, which plays a pivotal role in Dragon Ball DAIMA, concluded in Japan in 1995 and in the United States in 2003. Even with the more recent re-release of the Buu saga in Dragon Ball Z Kai, which ended in 2018 in the US, many fans may not remember all the key details from that arc. Given that Dragon Ball DAIMA is set as an interquel between the end of the Buu saga and the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, the recap re-establishes the status quo from that specific time in the Dragon Ball universe. This reminder is necessary because Dragon Ball Super introduced new concepts like the Gods of Destruction, the Multiverse, and Ultra Instinct, all of which dramatically altered the franchise's dynamic. Without the flashback, viewers might wonder why Goku isn't using these newer abilities or why certain characters aren't present. The recap ensures that fans know DAIMA is rooted in a different, earlier period in the Dragon Ball timeline. Context for new generations and casual viewers. Another important reason for the recap is the need to attract a new generation of viewers. Since Dragon Ball Super ended in 2018, many younger fans may have never watched the original Dragon Ball Z. For these viewers, a recap of Goku's adventures and the events leading up to the Buu saga is essential in helping them understand the context of the new series. Moreover, Dragon Ball DAIMA has been surrounded by significant hype and media attention, which is likely to draw in casual viewers who may not be well-versed in the Dragon Ball lore. By providing a detailed recap, the series ensures that even those unfamiliar with the intricacies of the Dragon Ball universe can enjoy the show without feeling lost. Establishing the stakes and atmosphere. Beyond setting the narrative foundation, the recap also plays an integral role in establishing the tone and stakes of Dragon Ball DAIMA. As Dejisu and Goma, two new characters from the Demon Realm, watch Babidi, Dabura, and other major events unfold, it becomes clear that they are monitoring Goku's history with a keen interest. This creative way of delivering the recap not only refreshes the audience's memory but also introduces new characters who will play a significant role in the story. Additionally, by showing Goku's previous triumphs, the flashback emphasizes just how much of a setback it is when Goma uses magic to turn Goku and his friends into children. This shift highlights that brute strength and Super Saiyan transformations won't be enough to solve the problems in DAIMA, signaling a shift in the narrative that will set the series apart from previous Dragon Ball installments. A strategic choice for success. While some longtime fans may have found the recap redundant, it was a necessary and strategic choice to broaden the show's appeal. Not only does it bridge the gap for new and casual viewers, but it also provides essential context for understanding Dragon Ball DAIMA's place in the larger timeline. Importantly, the creative decision to make the flashback part of the plot, rather than a traditional, previously on, segment, kept the recap engaging for all viewers. By cleverly weaving in new characters and using their perspectives, the show managed to refresh the audience's memory while adding new layers to the unfolding story. In conclusion, the extended flashback in Dragon Ball DAIMA was not just filler but an essential storytelling tool. It provided a necessary foundation for the series, helped new viewers get up to speed, and set the tone for what promises to be an exciting new chapter in the Dragon Ball franchise.